have rib smoking at the annual Wichita Rib Fest, but as long as we're talking about the grill, we have to give some thought to the great American hamburger. Here's KSN's Barbara Bond.
Today's Bon Appetit is coming to you from MOOYAH's at Maple and West, and we are going to kick off the grilling season with the all-American hamburger. Joining me right now is Anthony Powell, and you know, there's just something about a hamburger that people love after all of these years.
Oh yeah, it remains a staple of the American diet, and here at our place, we like to try to get people to think outside the box with tons of different ways to fix up your burger, tons of different vegetables, tons of different cheeses, tons of different sauces.
Well, I know a lot of people will be grilling over the summer months, and so you're going to give us some ideas. How do we get started?
Well, Antoine is one of our excellent cooks, and he's going to demonstrate how we get a burger from the start to a finished product. He takes some of our what we call MOOYAH seasoning. That's a blend of salt and pepper and garlic and onion. If you're going to invest in barbecuing, invest in a good quality beef. We use 100% lean American beef that's never frozen, and that makes all the difference in the world.
And you say it's lean, so it doesn't have a lot of fat in it.
No, not a lot of fat, not a lot of fat. And see, there you see Antoine is compressing the burger, and what that allows the seasoning to be further integrated into the burger. It spreads the seasoning out and it gives it a much better flavor. In terms of when to flip the burger, it's a visual thing. You're looking for a little browning around the edges, and then what we call little beads will come up.
Starts to plump up a little bit.
Starts to plump up. And again, you can see, you can almost sense when it's ready to flip. You know, another thing that you might want to think about when you're grilling is, I think most people tend to think about using basically one kind of cheese, probably American or cheddar.
Sure.
But there's so many different cheeses you can use. I mean, look how beautiful that blue cheese looks on there. How about a pepper jack? You know, of course, Swiss. Yeah, when you're using, if you do want to think outside the box and use blue cheese, here we cover the burger because the blue cheese obviously is a different consistency than your cheddar, your American, so it does require that it be covered to spread on the burger in a more effective way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That looks really good. That looks like a meal right there.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, theoretically, it could be eaten that way. It's such a big burger. What a lot of people are opting for, too, if they're going for a less filling meal, is what we call our ice burgers. They're lettuce wraps. 3 pieces of lettuce on the top and the bottom. It makes a great sandwich.
Oh, what a great idea.
Yeah, great for people doing the low carb or the gluten-free diets.
That's a wonderful option, and it makes it healthy.
One thing that really enhances both the feel and the taste of a burger is toasting your bun. So we've got a bun grill here, which of course people can do at home. The bread is lightly browned. Okay, well now comes the fun part, Barbara, because there are so many different ways to customize a burger with various sauces, various vegetables. Here at our place, one of the favorite things is what we call MOOYAH sauce. Lacey here is going to demonstrate that. MOOYAH sauce is a creamy Thousand Island dressing.
Oh, wow. Okay,
again, something a lot of people may not think to put on their burger.
Sure.
But you'd be amazed at the flavor and how it enhances the flavor of a burger. It's a very unique flavor. And then look at all these different vegetables you have. Of course, everyone's familiar with the lettuce and the tomato. But as we were talking about earlier,
we've got the
jalapenos.
These are pickles?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And these are a thick dill pickle.
Okay.
And you're not the flimsy, what I call frisbee style of pickles, but they're really crunchy, very flavorful.
And then, of course, you've got the mushrooms and the bacon and all kinds of choices.
Exactly. Let your imagination run wild with this. Just don't go for the usual, mustard, ketchup, lettuce, and be done with it.
Right.
There's just so many different ways to dress it up. We've dressed the bun up, and now we're going to put the meat on the bun.
Oh, so you do it the opposite way. You put your vegetables on first, and then you put the hamburger on. I bet it keeps it all in place.
There you go.
Well, let's plate this up.
All right.
I'm so glad that you invited us out today because, you really helped to remind us that, you really should think outside of the box when you are making a hamburger.
Yeah, I mean, it can really add a lot of enjoyment to the grilling process to think about not just grilling the burger, but how am I going to dress it up so it tastes better in the end.
Well, you're going to put some interesting combinations on our website. You can do that by going to ksn.com, go to the entertainment link. And this is the MOOYAH Burger, and you used not Italian dressing, Thousand Island dressing.
Right, a creamy Thousand Island dressing.
Okay,
right.
A little salt and pepper and garlic.
And onion.
Okay,
right.
Perfect. All right, well, that's thinking outside the box for me. And Anthony is going to put some creative hamburger ideas up on our website. All you have to do is go to ksn.com, go to the entertainment link, and you'll find them right there so that, we don't get bored and we can kind of, like we have said all today, think outside the box.
Yeah, make it fun.
Alrighty.
Make it fun.
Well, this was fun. Thanks so much for having
My
us out.
pleasure. Thank you.
And until we see you again, bon appetit.
They made a burger look good. And if you have a fun or tasty dish you'd like to share with us, send us the recipe. Barb is looking for more to feature in her Bon Appetit segment. Just send an email with the recipe to news@ksn.com.